As-salamu alaykum, Sayyidi.
Walaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Sayyidi, I've been struggling with the issue of envy. What is the root cause of envy and how does it hinder our spiritual growth?
You have to read about the 7 levels of the nafs. So everything already been taught. Go to the 7 levels of the nafs and understand what is envy and what are the darajat. When the nafs is at the lowest, it envies everything above. So from nafs amara, which can outright renegade against the heavens, to nafs shawarma, that like in between fire and good and bad. Nafs lawama means now it's starting to elevate as the nafs and the ego and bad character leaves the fiery demonic nature and starts to elevate, it has jealousy, and that becomes the dangerous battles of that reality. Jealous of other people's stations because it thinks it deserves the stations. Jealous of people not respecting, thinking he deserves or it deserves a respect, and that's not. That's why in the levels of the nafs they learn that respect only comes from Allah, and understand that Allah going to humble and humiliate. Humble means humiliation by the Divine. So the shaykhs of the way, they are continuously humbled and humiliated. Shaykhs attack them, come against them, come into their area, don't invite them. This is a path that can't be imagined what type of thorns are on these rose garden. People think everything's baklava and tea, but no, that's because the shaykh has a nice demeanour and he smiles all the time, but it's continuous humiliation. And that's what humbleness is, that not expect anything, don't expect any station, don't expect any recognition, and be happy with whatever Allah gives to you. But that takes perseverance, then the nafs begins to rise. When the nafs rise means it has a rida and satisfaction, that it's happy with Allah what it has written for it, and Allah is happy with that soul. The badness is left and the goodness of the soul is shining within the individual and the being of that person. So these are all the stages and the darajats of the nafs. So we have that discussion on the 7 levels of the nafs, the Surat al-Fatiha and all of its reality. So study these teachings, and you can go to the website and enter in a question or enter the AI in a question, most likely it'll reference those articles. Go to the hyperlink of that and actually read the article. And what is the 7 levels of the nafs? Most likely it'll reference those articles. That's probably the easiest way to find an article. If you go to the Nur Muhammad website, sometimes you can't find the article easy, but the AI is summarizing it. So be specific on what you ask, that what are the 7 levels of the nafs? It'll summarize it, but go to the hyperlink at the bottom and it'll show the 3 articles you took that from. So alhamdulillah. So it's an excellent resource for researching and accessing. That AI can be received through email, through helpme@nurmuhammad.com. So anyone emailing helpme@nurmuhammad.com, the AI is interacting and giving the answers to the best of its ability, inshaAllah.